socket. So let's get to work and get this finished up. Okay, there's one step closer to starting her up again. I was thinking while I was on break about the fan. Now that I took away that thermostat, maybe the fan wasn't kicking in because this is the sensor to kick the fan in, because you're supposed to put it as close to the upper radiator hose as possible. So maybe if it wasn't getting water through here, it would that's why the fans weren't kicking on. So I'm hoping that's maybe a theory. We'll see. But let's get these exhaust gaskets done first. And I know I've had this one off somewhere in the past. I don't know when, but I had this side off for something. I don't know what it was though.
Now I gotta walk and retake pictures.
It looks good, my friend, looks good. So again, with the camera angles, I'm sorry I can't get the back. It's just how it is right now. But what's nice is before, I was shot those first 20 videos of my crappy old phone. But we went out and got brand new this one out. Two out. Four out. That one I could almost get if I have a shorter extension. Oh, this one's definitely a wrench. In a minute, I'll go see if I have a shorter extension. I may be able to get that last one back here with a socket. It sucks. I wish this was the kind of gasket like I was installing. I wouldn't have to take these out. This would be such an easier process. Oh, anyway, sorry, I got interrupted. My maintenance guy was walking by. I didn't want him to think I was talking to myself. But yeah, we got these new Pixel 8 phones, 8As, and we got cases that have that little thing in the back so I could set it up and stuff. And so now I was able to at least get this one up. It's on the hood because I was able to stick it in one of the slots in the hood. So at least now we can get partial shots of this happening. I'm not gonna take that one out all the way. Let me go get a shorter extension real quick. Let's see if we get that last bolt out with the socket. I don't have a shorter extension, but let's see if I can get on there with a swivel. No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a wrench shot. Problem is that steering shaft's in the way. I don't think I'm going to get too good of a hold on that, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, this is like on the other side. I can't even get the box end, so I'm going to have to use the opened end on this. Well, luckily, it wasn't that tight. I mean, I guess I should be lucky, this car hasn't been run, so the exhaust isn't all melted and rusted together. So yeah, and actually back to the phones, the edited video that I did when I, if you read in the description, my first edited video, I was actually able to shoot a couple different segments, and I downloaded an app that just let me combine them and trim if I want. So I made my first video, which I was very proud of, an edited video. My wife and kid tease me that I'm old and I don't know about that stuff, but any guys out there my age knows that has a wife and kid, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. When you're getting close to that big 5-0, they just, they sense blood in the water, And I'm going to tell you, I am so grateful and thankful for my 11 subscribers out there. It makes me pretty happy that somebody is kind of interested in what I'm doing. It's nice to get a little recognition out there, something you put out there in the ether. A little appreciation. A couple of them are my friends. So I'll say hi to Jim. I call him Corvette Jim. In one of the other videos I shot, you heard Heather in the background. I said, hi, Heather. That's his girlfriend. He's the guy that's got the beautiful 2001 Corvette in green. And another one is Roxanne Tracy, good friend of mine for about 17, 18 years. She remembers back when I had my 77 LTD with the 351 and the Venom intake and the Flowmaster mufflers. But yeah, Roxy remembers that. So hi, Roxy. Thanks for following me. And I know Jim's watching too, so thank you to Jim. You're my dude. All right, so there's that other gasket, and you can see why these weren't sealing. I mean, it's just worn down and it's nothing. That's why they were smoking. So let's get some bolts in, get the new gaskets in, and we're one step closer to starting her up. So I'm gonna get all the bolts in this time, and then I guess it's kind of personal preference, but one of the things I gotta invest in is a light. I don't have a light. This one has a little more slack in it than the other side did, for sure. Or a little more motion, I should say. There we go. Or play. Play. That's a good word for it. It has a little more play. The other side was tight as a drum when you pulled that. I mean, I had to fight to get that gasket in there. This one's kind of already pulled itself away. So oh. She's not being nice. That throttle cable's in the way. That's another thing I got to deal with, that throttle linkage, before we can drive this thing. One more. Then we can put the gaskets in. Start tightening stuff up. Okay. So now, gasket 1 slips into place. Gasket 2. Slips right into place. And gasket 3. Yeah, I love getting whipped in the face by that. That's awesome. All right. What's worse is when you realize you're the jerk that put it there. You know, you can't yell, oh, what are you doing? Put that there. No, you did that. You're the jerk. Boom, third gasket in place. Okay. Again, we're going to go inside out. So it brings it in all even. Nothing. No uneven flanges. Because, I mean, let's be honest, this header does not look all that expensive. I mean, it might be. I mean, the flange it's pretty thick, I guess. Oh, come on. Actually, that passenger side, now that it's done a whole lot better, boy. Don't come out. I want the socket too. Come on. Hold on. We'll get my hammer. Let's see if I can get that off real quick. Just a little ball peen. You ain't gonna beat on it. There we go. Come on. Got that thing wedged on there. I love these little inconveniences. They rock. Come on. It just doesn't want to come off there. I get a screwdriver. Maybe I can. Screwdriver over here. There we go. Got it. And again, I'm probably gonna have to come in here and tighten these again when after it's run for a while, these things loosen up, you know. So don't get stuck on there again. Come on. There you go. That's just and I know these spark plug wires are a mess. When I bought them, I was running the TPI unit, and the wires were just longer and run differently. So that's one of those things I got to work on next. That one's a wrench. That one's a wrench. One of these days, hopefully soon, I'll learn how to add some music, so this isn't so boring for you. Unless you like me talking and telling stories or something, I'm cool with that. Just let me know. And I definitely look forward to comments. I will answer anyone that I can, Said I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sure it's a little boring sometimes here, but we have exciting things. Like when I busted that Torx bit on the air pump. That was, and I showed it to you. I didn't cut that out, nothing. If I mess it up, I'll show it to you. I guess honesty in broadcasting is what I'd call it. If I mess it up, I'll show you. Or if I mess up, I'll show you, So that's what makes it interesting to watch. How you gonna screw it up this week? Yeah, we can't get a turn on that. But I would really love to be able to get a socket on there. That would be the bomb. No, I'll do that back one. And then worry about that. That one in the middle, very bad. The second to the last one, boy, she's tough. You got that oil dipstick in the way. Like I said, I had more room on the other side, which is funny because usually that side is the worst one to work on. You had all that heater hoses and stuff, Living here in the South, I don't need it for now. As I've stated before, I am gonna update the AC unit and everything, I'm gonna put one of those modern ones that go under the dash. Where all you have is the 2 AC lines that come out. One more. Okay. We'll do this one. Then we'll go back to that one that we couldn't get. You know, I'm not gonna spend hours on one when I can get other ones, you know? It's like taking a test. Do the ones you know and then come back to the ones giving you trouble. Just getting this last bolt if I can. It's not bad. I just don't want no leaks. And if you've seen the preview, she smokes like a biatch, and she's running. I think that's gonna be it. Okay, so that's 2 exhaust gaskets done. Now I'm debating on whether I'm gonna try to start her up now that I've removed the thermostat and see if the fan will kick on. But I'm thinking about it. So I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching.